welcome to day 3 of Python. Today we are going to learn about data types. So basically data types are which describes the characteristics of the data. It means see it is a variable, right? And it is an operator. So this is 10, nothing but a data type. Which data type? Int data type. Okay, we will discuss what is int and other things also. So before going to int and other those, initially we have two types of data types. So first one is individual data type and multi-value data type. In individual data type, we have int, nothing but integers, float, boolean, and complex. In multi-value data type, we have list, tuple, string, set, and dictionary. What do you mean by individual data type? Which means which consists of only single value, like which has only single value. See here 10, which has only one value. If we consider float, it is also had a single value. So if we consider complex, this is also having single value. Like this, that values which variable having only single value, then we called that as single value data type. And in multi-value data type, it is collections of value. Like one variable will have multiple values like this, but it will be in a collection like which in parentheses or brackets, which we'll discuss now on today's class. Then int, as I said, int is nothing but integers, which are numbers. Okay, then integers are real number without decimal points. You can see the examples like 10, 20, 30, any number without decimal points, and default value of integer is 0. Okay, as the same floats are also the real numbers, but these numbers having decimal points, like we can see the example like 10.5, 20.5, 30.5, any number having points like 40.1 or 40.2, any value like numbers with decimal points. And then it has also a default value like 0.0. And complex or combination of real numbers as well as imaginary numbers without or with decimal points. Like what I'm going to tell is, see, it is 10j. It is an imaginary number where j lies, that called as imaginary, and this is real number, and this 8j is imaginary number. As I said, it is a combination of real number as well as imaginary number. See, this 10 plus j, this is whole thing called as complex number. Here 10 is having no decimals and 8 is also having no decimal. And see, this 20.5, this real number having decimal point, and this imaginary having no decimal point. That's what I'm telling, with or without decimal points. And default value of this is 0j. Okay, I think you may all getting doubt. Can we use decimal point for the imaginary values? Okay, and see, you can also do that. If you like print of C, you will get result as 5.5j. It's imaginary. Okay, we can use decimal point on imaginaries also. Boolean. Boolean, which is used to represent default or non-default values. Like if the value is having default or non-default value, we can check it. Okay, as I said, for int, complex there is a default value, right? As the same, to check whether it is default or non-default, we use boolean. Okay, so we have, if value is default, we will get output as false. If it's non-default, we will get the value as true. We can check this, just it's simple. See, d is equal to 0, bool of d. See, we are getting false because 0 is nothing but integer's default value. Okay, and for float 0.0 point 0, right? Next, bool of flow. Why I'm using bool means it's a standard representation of boolean. For integer we use int. For float we use float only. For complex we use complex only. For boolean we use boolean. Sir, you are telling only the standard representation without proof. I will show proof for everything. Just wait. See, once after I complete this single value data type, I will show proof. Then you will get to know, yeah, that's correct only. So you got to see default values. What about non-default values, right? Let me discuss. Like it's one. Okay. Bool of a true. See, it's no non-default value. Other than 0, everything is non-default. So it's showing true. Another example, like if we use 10.6, let it be a bool of complex, we will get true. See, it's not a default value. So it used to represent whether the value is default or non-default. And boolean values are like true and false. Okay. Okay. As I said, there is a standard representation for bool, like bool. How we can find out those things? Okay. See, yesterday I said type and ID, right? So using this, just using type, we can see whether it is standard, to know the standard representations. Like, see, um, let me choose integer. Okay, integer is equal to one number. Just assume, because we want to see standard representation, right? So type of integer, right? Then we will get this class. When we comes to oops concept, I will tell about this class. As of now, this is the standard representation. For float is a standard representation. So I'm using float like one. Okay. Just using 10.6. Then type of, what type of float one? See, this is showing float, exact float, which means data type. So now we can say that type, which is used to check that which type of data is being stored for a variable, like to know which data type that is. So then we have like complex. For complex, it is a standard representation. So using I'm using complex too. We can 10 plus 8j. We use this, and the type of complex 2, we will get class complex. And for boolean, boolean, okay, we use true. It's as I said, bool as a value, so like true false and true false, not none. Then type of boolean, you can use any variable. See, bool is a standard representation. We type is used to check which type of data is been storing. Type function used to store used to get which type of data stored for an variable. Okay, to know which data stored or to know the data type. Okay, type function you got to know. Then what you mean by ID function? Used to get the address of a sorry address of a value which been stored in a variable. So we can see ID of boolean. See, we are getting some ID now. This is meant by address. Okay, then now we got to know about types of single value data type and multi-value data type. Now we go through multi-value data type. Multi-value data type is nothing but a variable which having multi-values or data which having collections of values. Like we having types like list. Okay, let me type here first list, uh, tuple, set, and dictionary. Dictionary standard representation is there. As I said, uh, I will show using type afterwards. And each having some types or methods. We will discuss in fourth day of Python about their methods. Okay, because you are learning about individual and multi-value data type, so you will get a little bit confused. So I will tell methods in day 5. I will mark here like day 5 methods of multi-value data type. Okay, okay, let it be. So first, what is list? List is a collection of homogeneous or the heterogeneous data items, means values separated by comma and enclosed between the square brackets. Okay, what is meant by this? Homogeneous means the values which are only integers, or the values which are only string, or the values which are only complex, la boolean, like this. Heterogeneous means there is a collection which consists integer, complex, boolean, like string, anything inside that, and those are separated by comma and enclosed between these square brackets. See, you can see the example like list of 10, 20, 30. I will write another example. It is homogeneous. I will write on heterogeneous like this is int and string like Python. And see, I'm putting comma. String means enclosure between these things. I will discuss when we go for string. And then we have okay boolean, right? We use boolean. Then boolean not required any uh, codes because it is it acts as a value also. So and we have complex, right? Like 8 plus 8 plus 8j. Okay, we can use capital J also. Let it be smaller only. This is heterogeneous list and it is homogeneous. And default value of list is square. Just open close square brackets without space. Okay, let's see example. Like let's we open a new tab for multi-value data type because see, it is a multi-value data type, and let's we assign like list one equals. See, it is an heterogeneous data type, right? Let's we execute. Let's yes, it's been executed, and type of list underscore one. We can see list. It is an default class value. It's nothing but a data type. Okay. Then ID of a list, like we get address. And see, list is an mutable data type. So what is mutable? And we have also immutable, where tuple is an immutable data type. Okay. What do you mean by mutable and immutable? Immutable data types, which we can do some set of modifications over mutable data types, and we can't do any modifications over immutable data type. That's what mutable data types and immutable data types consist some methods. I will discuss all those things in day, I think it's day 4, right? Yes, day 4. Don't miss day 4 classes. Please cover up day 3, then come to day 4. Otherwise, you won't understand anything. Okay, it is a mutable data type. Then what about string? String is an immutable data type. Okay, and the set is an mutable data type. Then dictionary is also an mutable data type. Okay. Uh, okay. Tuple means tuple is also an homogeneous data item separated by comma and enclosed between parentheses, within just normal parentheses, open close brackets. See, just like tuple, I'm using tuple underscore 2 because tuple is a data type with same name. So let's see an example with homogeneous we will take. As we taken heterogeneous for list, we take homogeneous for tuple, then it's been executed. Then type of tuple 2. Oh, sorry. Okay. See, class tuple. And it is also having some address like tuple underscore 2. We will get, see, one address came, right? And as it is an immutable data type, sorry, yeah, immutable data type. And string is collections of characters which are enclosed between single quote, double quote, and triple quote. See, string are nothing but just characters. What do you mean by characters? Like this, see, string, right? Some characters which are enclosed between single quotes or double quotes or triple quotes. Okay, I will give space so that you won't get confused. Okay, these are which been enclosed, the characters been enclosed within that. So for single quotes, I can write Python, anything you can write. Then string 2, we can write in double quotes, programming. Then string 3, we can write day 3. See, and everything been executed. Let's no type of string, string only. Then type of this string 2. Again string, type of string 3. Again string. See, We can use either single quote, double quote, or triple quote, and we can't use like this. See, strings is equal to, see, you have used a single string, right? Single quote, and you enclose it between double quotes, then it throws error. Okay, you have to use same quotes on either sides. Okay, then we have, and it is an immutable data type. I will tell you what immutable and mutable in next day. Then set is an homogeneous or heterogeneous data items and enclosure between curly brackets. And set doesn't allows mutable data types. See, let me tell you about set. Then we go for it, why it don't allows mutable data types in tomorrow's class. But as of now, just we know, let you know about why it doesn't allow mutable data types. Not why, just I will show why it throws error. Okay, set as it is, as I said, it is an it can be heterogeneous. Then okay, enter type of set one. Okay, you can write like this also. C class set and id of set set one. Sorry. See, okay, you have stored like this. Yeah, I said I will show immutable. I want to show another thing, but after this. Okay, set 2 with mutable data type. See, 10 is immutable. 20 is also immutable because individual data types all are immutable data types. And now mutable data type is list of 10 comma 20 comma then again we can use string. Okay, sorry. See, now it will throw error. See, unashable type list. So list is an immutable, as I said, right? So it's not allowing mutable data type. Sorry, list is an mutable data type and it's not allowing mutable data type. It's showing unashable type. Okay, and please remember this, it won't allows mutable data type. Okay, I will star it out. And default value is like set of. As you want to see, if you want to see default value, then like we can see like bool of set row. See, set of means false. Like bool of set of, see, false. It is an default value, right? Just set means it's true. If you use parenthesis, it is false. Okay. Then, as I said, example this, and as I said, I want to show you another thing. This is what I wanted to show you. Set is also an unordered collection and doesn't allow duplicates. It is another main thing in this set concept. What do you mean by unordered? Let me take a new tab for this set data type. Okay. See, as I said, it is an unordered. See, set one. Just take in order. We take in order, but after executing this set, it will be unordered. See, it's been executed. When we print this set, I will tell everything about print also. See, we stored 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But set gave us 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But if you observe, if you take list like 1, comma 2, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 6, comma 7, 8, 9, let we take 0 also. Okay, if we print this list, see, order is exactly same as we given in the input, but Instead, its order being changed. If we again write, it will change one more time. Okay, I'm just copying these things. See, again it's changed. So let we change some value inside it. Okay, let we use some what we can use. Some set only we can use like this. Setter, okay, let it be setter. If we execute, if we print this set one, we will get C setter being to last. Okay, just it makes an order. What if I execute again? It will change its order, or it will it will be same as this output. Yes, it will be same as this output only because set changes one time its order, then it won't change. Okay. Um then as I said, it is an unordered collection and it don't allows duplicate. I forgot this. Okay, take let it be this only. So again I will store this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See, one is two times, two is also two times, three is also two times. I have used each number twice. If I execute, it's been executed. It won't throw any error. If I get output of this, see, we are getting 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can make get the doubt. Here also we are using set 1, set 1, set 1. So, okay, to avoid your confusion, let me use this as second set. Okay. Now, if you see output of this second set, you can use print or we can write as it is because it is an shell prompt. Once we go for file, we you have to use print statement only. See, for different variable also, it's not storing any duplicate values. So you might understand what is this. Okay, this unordered as well as it don't allow duplicate value. We can pause the video, then note it down. And it is a mutable data type. It is mutable data type, but it won't allows mutable data type inside it. Okay, it shows unhashable data type. Like unhashable, sorry, unhashable list or any mutable data types which you included there, and it is mutable data type. And then dictionary, last concept of today. Dictionary is collection type. What collections it will be having? It will be having keys and value pairs, and keys and value pairs are separated by colon, and pair, sorry, and key and value pairs separated by comma and enclosed by curly brackets, and its default value is curly brackets only. Don't confuse between that is also having curly brackets, dictionary is also having curly brackets, but their default value is different. Okay, here you can see it is key and it is value, where it is separated by colon, and this key and value pair separated by comma, and you can see same separated by colon, and those pairs separated by comma. There, I mean key and value pair separated by colon, both keys and value pairs separated by comma. Okay, it shows keys on the left and values on the right, and it is an mutable data type. And let me show, for dictionary we take another. And dictionary is very important. We will use more in class. I mean, this concept. Okay, dictionary in curly brackets like keys and values, right? Let it be keys and values. And it is also having some types of values where it is string, right? So we have to use in single quote or double quote. And it's been executed. If we print this dictionary, we are getting same like keys and values. Instead of these keys, we can use like if we using integers, you can directly use those integers. Then okay, like this. See 1020. So it will overwrite. Okay, previous if you are using same variable again, it overwrites. It erases the previous one and takes the new one. Okay, why dictionary is useful? See, we can write like this name colon like our YouTube channel name SS Indian YTC. Okay, then comma, then task like task what you have to do like subscribe. Okay, see, it's I have already been using this flower bracket. Then execute. If we execute this dictionary again, then name SS Indian YTC. What task subscribe, and you can like or do anything, and you can change here, but we will discuss some methods. Then and another important thing about this dictionary is in dictionary keys cannot be duplicates. Okay, like see, I have using this again. If I use like another task, okay, task name will be same, but I will do like and share. So as I said, it don't uh, keys cannot be duplicates, and it won't allow duplicate keys. It's mean it won't allow any duplicate keys as set doesn't allow duplicate values. If we execute this, it won't show any error, but if we see the output, it shows just like and share because a task. See, this is also a task. It is also a task. It means same keys as it won't allows duplicates. This one been overwritten by this one. Okay, this is method overriding, which we will see in oops concepts also. Okay, it will takes new or latest value, and then as I said, it is also immutable data types. And tomorrow we will see multi-value data types methods. Okay, and we also see what is mutable and immutable. And that's it for today. Just revise the concept and keep maintaining notes.